Hello everybody and welcome to Filled My Head, the channel that presents the United States and the world in lists of 10. Unless it's Friday, then we like to take 5 minutes to present a Fast 5 list. Unlike our main episodes, we skip the head-filling track and just give you the basics. Nobody wants to work really hard on a Friday. So today we are looking at the 5 leading causes of death across the globe. There are some differences in how things are broken out globally versus using United States data, but the general idea holds. Let's see who the biggest contributors were according to the World Health Organization. Neonatal conditions. This is a cause that you would never see in the top 10 in the United States, thankfully, but it's more than just quality access to health care. The U.S. lumps cancers together as one cause, whereas the World Health Organization addresses them in categories. That's splitting hairs, as under no condition should any of us be okay with a child dying. The World Health Organization notes that of all of the causes of death, neonatal causes has been one of the categories where the number of deaths has been reduced the most. Keep that up. Lower respiratory infections. The latest World Health Organization data is from 2019, so it's pre-pandemic. This is another category where the numbers are dropping. These include things like pneumonia, bronchitis, and tuberculosis. Access to healthcare, the ability to receive a pneumonia vaccine, and the quality of healthcare improving are all reasons why this is declining. We are, however, still talking about 2.6 million lives across the globe. Something to consider and something to work on. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, or COPD. COPD is a huge killer. Unlike the number 4 and 5 killers, it is non-communicable, but that doesn't change the tragedy of the sheer number of cases. The main cause is, of course, tobacco smoking. It's easy to forget in the U.S., where hardly anyone smokes anymore, that it's still a major issue in other countries. There are other causes, including air pollutants. That includes other people's tobacco smoke, by the way, but it isn't as easy as squashing cigarettes and cigars. Though that is an incredibly effective start. If you smoke, knock it off. Stroke. There are certain causes of death where you reach a certain age, and it seems impossible that you don't know someone that has died from a certain cause. Stroke is definitely one of those, and I'm no exception. This is also a cause of death that seems overwhelming to consider eliminating, particularly with current technology. But give yourself and your loved one a chance. Lose weight, stay active, control your blood pressure, and avoid illegal drugs and alcohol. Of course, that's good advice for a lot of things, as there are absolutely no benefits to being overweight and sedentary, having high blood pressure, using illegal drugs, and drinking alcohol. There's a popular misconception that there are benefits from just a little alcohol. That's not true. We're going to cheat this week and round out the top 10. That's usually verboten on our Friday's Fast Fives, but this seems like a good time to break a rule. The missing causes here are a mix. Some are preventable, others are not. Same with treatability. Counting backwards, as you would expect, number 10 is kidney diseases. Number 9 is diabetes, which by the way is number 8 in the United States. Number 8 overall is diarrhea-based diseases. Alzheimer's and other dementias come in at number 7, and unfortunately that is an increasing cause of death. Number 6 rounds out our list and is trachea, bronchus, and lung cancers. See our early comments on quitting smoking? This brings us around to our number 1 cause, which is no different globally versus in the United States, and that is heart disease. Nearly all of our comments today about being active, not smoking, drinking, or doing drugs, and eating right apply to the world's number 1 killer. Heart disease has gone from killing roughly 6.9 million people per year in 2000 to 8.9 million in 2019. This is a really tough one to unravel because as the world changes occupationally and from an income perspective, it means that there are a number of contributors that pop up that it's hard to do anything about. Sitting at a computer 8 to 10 hours per day for work is a virtual guarantee that you are not being as active as you should. Being able to afford a dinner of tasty yet incredibly fatty and salty foods is a tempting way to spend extra money. A case of just because you can doesn't mean that you should. The net here is that there is a killer that can be limited by changing behaviors. Thank you for spending a few minutes with us. We appreciate your time. Check out our sources linked in the notes. If you like what you've seen, leave us a like, subscribe, and Click the bell icon to be notified when we post new content. These things help us a lot with the algorithms that drive the YouTubes. Have a great weekend, and check with us on Monday when we will be posting our next Top 10 list. Thanks.